Hi, Dave Taylor here again. This time I want to talk about a different way to revive your computer. I want to talk about figuring out what you actually have that starts up when you boot your computer and whether you really need all of those things. A lot of times on a PC or on a Macintosh, you'll end up with tons of utilities and programs and helper apps all running in the background, and that can really take a big toll on both the speed of your computer and the amount of memory it needs. So, obviously, you could just keep getting bigger and bigger and more memory and a faster drive and a faster computer. But before we go down that road, let's start by having a look at how it works on your computer. We're going to start by looking at the PC, then we'll look at the Macintosh, and then I'll be right back. On the PC side, the easiest way to figure out what you have running is to use a program supplied by Microsoft called MS-config. Now, this isn't something you're going to find very easily, so best strategy is to actually go and hit run, type in MS-config, as I've done here, program launches, and here along the top there's a tab called Startup. This will show you, and let's stretch this out a little bit, this will show you every program that's automatically configured to run when my Windows machine boots up. For example, I can see that I have the Zune Player helper, but I don't have a Microsoft Zune anymore, so probably don't need that. So that's the way to do that on the PC. Let's switch over to the Macintosh and see how that looks. On the Macintosh side, the easiest way to do this is to go into System Preferences off the Apple menu, and then Users and Groups, and then under Your Own User Account, choose Login Items. Generally, this will show you the majority of the things you have going on, and you can just choose to delete them. It doesn't delete the actual program, it just means it won't start up when you go and actually reboot your computer. So, that's the Macintosh solution, and just like on the PC, the best strategy is really to take everything out and see how your computer runs, and then step by step bring things back. So that's the basics of getting a handle on what's going on with your computer when it's starting up. Now, one of the ways you can really deal with this is you can say, oh, you know what, I need all this stuff, and my computer's not running as fast as it could. In which case, I have to really highly recommend get more memory. You can never have too much memory on a modern computer. And if you're still running one of those conventional old hard drives, get an SSD. You'll be amazed at how much faster your computer will run with everything else staying the same. So, check those out, ideally from Kingston, of course, and we'll be back next week.